working on lung cancer, being involved in lung cancer, and knowing how much lung cancer is a result of smoking, makes me wonder, why do people smoke at all? Why are they not getting the message?
गुड आफ्टरनून, मेरा नाम डॉक्टर किशोर नाडकर्णी है। मैं एक एंड्रोलॉजिस्ट हूँ और मेल इनफर्टिलिटी स्पेशलिस्ट हूँ। और फर्टिलिटी को लेकर काफ़ी कुछ सवाल उठते हैं लोगों के मन में, खास करके पुरुषों में स्मोकिंग से क्या होता है।
Good day, students, and welcome to our virtual class for the fourth quarter. And I am Angelo Nakua, your teacher for this subject.
Objectives of the lesson. At the end of the learning period, 75% of the learners will be able to describe the harmful short and long-term effects of cigarette smoking, valuing the effects of cigarette smoking for self-awareness through activity, apply the impact of cigarette smoking on the family environment and community through role
But
play.
before we start our class, I am requesting everyone to please get your pen and notebook to cascade down the important information. Did you get the pen and notebook? If yes, be ready as I show you the following pictures. Are they look familiar? Okay, say something about the photo and write it on your notebook. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Our topic for today is all about the effects of cigarette smoking. But before anything else, let's define first what is smoking.
It is the act of inhaling and exhaling the fumes burning plant material. A variety of plant materials are smoked, including marijuana and hashish. But the act is most commonly associated with tobacco, as smoked in a cigarette, cigar, or pipe.
And what is tobacco? Tobacco contains nicotine and alkaloid that is addictive and can have both stimulating and tranquilizing psychoactive effects. Smoking leads to disease and disability and harm nearly every organ of the body. More than 16 million Americans are living with a disease caused by smoking. For every person who dies because of smoking, at least 30 people live with serious smoking-related illnesses. Smoking causes cancer, heart diseases, stroke, lung diseases, diabetes, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or COPD, which includes emphysema and chronic bronchitis. Smoking also increases risks for tuberculosis, certain eye diseases, and problems of the immune system including rheumatoid arthritis. The second-hand smoke exposure contributes to approximately 41,000 deaths among the non-smoking adults and 400 deaths in infants each year. And second-hand smoke causes stroke, lung cancer, and coronary heart diseases in adults, and children who are exposed to second-hand smoke are increased risk for sudden infant deaths, acute respiratory infections, middle ear disease, and more severe asthma respiratory symptoms and slowed lung growth. What are the immediate effects of smoking? We have the short and long-term effect, or the low to moderate doses or a higher doses. And for the higher doses, a higher doses of nicotine can cause a person to overdose. This means that a person has taken more nicotine than their body can cope with. And the effects of very large doses can include increase in the unpleasant effects, feeling faint, confusion, rapid decrease in blood pressure and breathing rate, seizures, and respiratory arrest and deaths.
Explore! Activity number 1. Where I belong.
The classroom will be divided into two. The right side is the short-term effect and the left side is the long-term effect. The teacher will read the various effects of smoking. And lastly, the student will proceed in what side that the effects belongs to. Very good, class. And if you want to stop smoking, you can make small changes to your lifestyle that may help you to resist the temptation to light up. Yet first, think positive. You might have tried to quit smoking before and not manage it. But don't let that put you off. Just look back at the things you experienced that taught you and think about how you're really going to do it with this time. Second, make a plan to quit smoking. Make a promise, set a date, and stick to it. Sticking to the not a drug rule can really help. And whenever you find yourself in difficulty, say to yourself, I won't even have a single drug and stick with this until the cravings pass. And think ahead to times where it might be difficult and plan your actions and escape routes in advance. Third, consider your diet. Is your after-dinner cigarette is your favorite? A US study revealed that some foods includes meat, make cigarettes more satisfying, and others including cheese, fruits, and vegetables make cigarettes taste terrible. So swap your usual steak or burger for a veggie pizza instead. And fourth, change your drink. The same US study also looked at drinks. Fizzy drinks, alcohol, cola, tea, and coffee all make cigarettes taste better.
Activity number 2, role playing.
The class will be divided into 3. The theme is all about the cause and effect of smoking cigarette, and each group will be given 3 minutes to conceptualize on what scenario they want to portray, and 3 to 4 minutes duration during the play. How did you find the activity? How does a smoker affect oneself, family, and community? Are you familiar with the effects of the excessive smoking of cigarette? And why people still smoking? Wow! Thank you so much for your cooperation. And that's all for today, and I hope you've learned something about our virtual class at this hour. And I am Angelo Nakua, your teacher for today, saying, yes to sport, no to smoke. God bless everyone and keep safe.